a message we want to share with the alumni that finishes the academy is that the only path is not just working maybe in a parachain or in like the Polkadot core, that there are also a lot of things that needs to be done, like tooling, new dApps, and any idea they have, I think is pretty interesting that they can share it with the community that being built around the alumni. And we all together, I think we can provide feedback and keep enriching this ecosystem.
We started the academy with Thomas, with Luca, and I, and well, we noticed there we have a great team there. We started giving support to each other, and we understand that we can work together in a good way. And when we end the academy, we felt that we need to apply what we learned there in order to contribute with the Polkadot community. So, but we didn't know what to do. So we started thinking on different ideas, and well, and we discovered that we want to do something that's related with the Polkadot values. I mean, we wanted to build something to be transparent. We want to build something that's unstoppable. We want to be something that's resilient to censorship, censorship resistant. So we started thinking different ideas, and we came with this problem that's the payroll system. So we started with that idea. We wanted to find people that maybe can use this solution in their own business. So we found there is cooperatives, workers cooperative federation here in Argentina that's called FACTIC, where they use transparent payroll in order to pay all the workers. But we wanted to find also something that's not that cooperative, or maybe something in the industry. So there we find a company that's called 10 Pines, and 10 Pines, in order to promote the people in the company to be more committed with what they do, to be more engaged with the rest of the team. They do what they call open numbers. That's showing everybody what everybody's earning in the company. And we found that idea very, very interesting, and we thought that blockchain would be a great opportunity to implement that there. Well, after that, we decided to do it using ink. Well, Luca, maybe you want to explain that decision.
Yeah, so at first we decided to use ink because it allowed us to like iterate pretty fast. If we decided to go to a palette or something like that, and we launch an MVP, for example, we would need like that a parachain implements our palette, and this is not like an easy process. It takes time, so we wanted to like try different stuff and figure out what we needed to do. So that's why we decided to go with ink. At first, it seemed we thought it would be easier, but then when we started like digging inside ink and learning new stuff, we found some problems, but I think we managed to overcome them, and we ended up with, I believe, a pretty good smart contract. It's obviously like an MVP. We have, for example, we only support the native token for the parachain where the contract is deployed, and it also is not audited. But I believe in like overall it works pretty good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, Tommy.
No, for the front end, well, we are four in the team. So Geraldo came up later. He didn't go to the academy, but he came to the team and he's in charge of the front end. And for the front end, we use another Parity tool that is a library that is called usync. And I think that maybe it's the first project that it's full building with usync. So we have to talk a lot with the people that were building it, and we managed to finish it with the fuel with all these libraries. So I think that was a good thing because we built it together with the people that were developing the tool on time, right in time. So I think that was really good for us to learn and to talk with the people in Parity to finish the project and came back with the MVP.
Yeah, also Hera did a great research in order to build the interface. Maybe Hera, you want to comment something about that?
And yes, about the UX and the UX UI of the product, and we really want to make useful for all the people, not only for hard crypto users. So we try to use words more easily, or yes, for all the people, and not only a full crypto user. And at the first, we made a desk research about what is the final user of the product. We discovered that maybe is a human resource area of a company or the financial area of the company, not a I don't know a programmer that works in crypto. Maybe just for one part of the product, but for the other part, no. And
Yeah. Also the design is very simple, and I think Hera did a great job on that, because if you go to see the product, you will see that it's very easy going to work with it.
Yeah, and also we wanted to like build an entire product or entire app. So for that to work, we had to not only write the smart contracts, but also develop the user interface. So we ended up with a working app right now that is deployed only on testnet, but anyone can try it, can play with it. So I think we did a pretty good job of all the tools we learned in the academy, and also new tools, as Thomas mentioned, like using. And we believe that we are still pretty early in the ecosystem, because the tools are being developed as we try to develop products or dApps. So I think we are in a pretty sweet spot to keep building.
Yeah,
and
also I think it's important to mention that this project was funded by the Web3 Foundation. I think we didn't talk about that. So we present the project to the Web3 Foundation, and well, they give us the grant for building it. And when you ask us about the future, and well, now we are talking about how we are going to continue. We are thinking about it. We don't know yet how to continue with the project. Maybe Gabriel, you want to say something about it?
We have different options here. Maybe one option is turn it into a palette built in Substrate. But we also are thinking of trying to keep building, to build kind of modules for keep developing the product or supporting maybe the PSP22 standard in the tokens that the contract is currently managing. But well, we're still deciding because we don't know. We want to find some partner to keep building this, and we want to apply this solution to a specific issue in the real world. So that's why we are still thinking what we are going to do. But in the middle, we started thinking of doing an educational platform with all what we learn here. So we are thinking on developing a new project like Crypto Zombies in the Ethereum world, but we want to build something similar. It's called Crypto Creators, and we want to build that for the Polkadot ecosystem, and we wanted to make it free, open source, in order to allow the community to keep building on top of it. So, yeah, well, trying to build something in that way.
Yeah, in the middle, we are all teachers, we are all professors at university, so we think it's important that all that we learn building this project, it's important to give it to the community. So we think about this project, and well, we can go with both projects, but in the middle we decided to present it to the Incaton, this project. So we are waiting for the second cohort of the
incubator.
No, not incubator.
Incubator,
sorry,
the incubator program, yeah.
Yeah. So we are waiting for the second cohort, but we have already presented. And well, I think the academy give us a good team. So we learned there that we can work well together. And so we decided to start presenting project to build on top of Polkadot ecosystem. And we are very happy with what we have already done. Yeah.
All the feedback is welcome. Always the feedback is welcome. And well, right now we're trying to find the real application. I mean, for solving a real world problem, for applying that to a real world problem. So yeah, we want people from the community to try the tool, to let there some comments, and everything, all the feedback is welcome in order to improve the tool.
Yeah, and also maybe like a message we want to share with the alumni that finishes the academy is that the only path is not just working maybe in a parachain or in like the Polkadot core, that there are also a lot of things that needs to be done, like tooling, new dApps, and any idea they have. I think is pretty interesting that they can share it with the community that being built around the alumni, and we all together, I think we can provide feedback and keep enriching this ecosystem.